Please welcome the beginning orchestra, the beginning band, and the experienced orchestra to the stage! What you have in front of you are over 100 Simonds students, as well as the Castellero Jazz Band and the Castellero Chamber Orchestra. They've been mentoring and working with the students, giving them one-on-one support, and they'll be working with them throughout the school year, getting to know them, getting to help them, and giving them support as they learn these great instruments. We're going to start with a piece of music that's quite familiar. And I know the piano music sounds kind of sad, because we were talking about it in orchestra, and boy, they really don't want to go on break. They'd much rather just stay in school. So we're going to start with a sad song so they can process their feelings, if they have to go home, and they have to sleep in, they have to eat cookies. Ugh, the worst. Once we process our feelings, we're going to go off to Egypt. We'll see the Grand Pyramids. The music will change. And our beginners will take us far away places on an adventure. Once we finish seeing the Great Pyramids, you'll get to hear one of the greatest pieces ever written by Mozart, made famous by Lady Gaga, and most recently performed by Taylor Swift on the Eras Tour in Vancouver, Canada. This will be Variations on Hot Cross Buns. Instruments up. And Sad Cross Buns. Band. We've got a couple of tunes for you that might just sound familiar, and as we're getting them set and Mr. Bowman comes to the front, a couple more individuals come on over. We'll just chat about what we're coming up next. So this is our last meeting for 2024, but we're excited to see them again in January. So no rehearsals next week. We'll see you again in 2025, and we have multiple concerts ready and excited for it. Tonight you're hearing them all play in unison for the very first time, and as you heard, that was the Hot Cross Buns Variations. They're learning high twos and low twos, F sharps and E flats. There's a lot of pedagogy and technique needed for those things, and it's just wonderful to see how well they're already doing. Next up, when we bring our beginning band in, you'll hear them also making their first sounds. The first sounds take a lot of energy and effort, a lot of perseverance, and on the side of the parents, patience, kindness, and smiles. We thank you for that patience and that kindness and that support, because you'll hear them grow exponentially over the course of the next 7 months as they continue on through 5th grade, and then what you hear here at Castellaro is truly extraordinary and dynamic. We're going to be inviting all 5th graders in the district to our annual holiday performance. It's on Thursday, December 19th. When is it?
Thursday, December 19th.
Yeah, it's at 2:30 p.m., but you do have to register. We want to make sure we have enough space for everybody. And that's being shared sort of all over the place through the district. If you can't find information about that, you can just email me directly. But all 5th graders are invited to come see. We'd love to show you what Castellaro looks like. You'll see dance sinfonia, you'll see advanced drama, you'll see the jazz band, you'll see our choirs, you'll see the orchestras. It's quite a show, it's quite a production. We also bring in our light show expert, Mr. Light Show, and you'll see basically it's like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, where the orchestra performs along with the dancing lights. So without any further ado, it looks like we've got our last couple of kiddos in. Here is Mr. Bowman with the beginning band. Please welcome him to the stage.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Like Mr. K said, you'll probably recognize these first couple tunes, especially the first one. But we're going to start. We'll do 2 band tunes for you before we kick it back over. We'll do Hot Cross Buns, and then we'll do Merrily, We Roll Along. Pick it back over.
And back to the world of beginning orchestra. This one will also sound familiar. The first selection you'll hear is Merrily We Roll Along, followed by Lament. bows. Every piece has something extra that they're learning, and this is called the legato bow stroke. Watch as they go from frog to tip with beautiful, smooth bows. Back to beginning bands. They'll be playing two pieces, and now chamber, here's where you stand up and head to your experienced orchestra spots quietly and quickly. I'll pass the mic over to Mr. Bowman.
All right. We'll move in. We got two more little tunes out of our book from these first things we've been learning with our first 5 notes. This next one's a little holiday one that will feature each section of the band. And I think we've kind of gotten to practice this once because, as you know, we meet separately in 2 different sections. So this next one is Good King Wenceslas, and you're going to hear, we learned about soli and tutti. So soli, each little section plays, tutti, everybody plays, and then they giggle because you said tutti. But we'll hear first time from our flutes, and then everybody will join, and then from our clarinets, then from our saxophones, then you hear from all of our brass, and we're going to leave out our percussion because none of them are actually Simonds kids, they're just here helping out. So you'll hear from each of our little sections so you can hear what they sound like by themselves and compared to what they sound like with a group. And then we'll do Farm Out, which is another one you'll recognize, made famous by Elvis Presley, and then we'll pass it back over to orchestra.